forgive me. Yes. See yourself in your mind's eye. See your life. Yes.
I'm tired of the guilt.
Are you tired?
That brings me pain.
That brings me pain.
Now is the time for me to let go of the shame.
Let go of that shame.
The past behind me. I see anew.
See anew in front.
I'm ready for my change.
Are you ready for your change? I am.
I'm ready for my change. I forgive me.
Yes, I forgive me.
I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go.
Let go.
I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them.
Yes, I forgive everyone.
I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. Said I'm ready for my change. Oh, I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go.
Yes. Let it go. Surrender. Let it go. You know that saying, let go and let God. Let the God in you emerge. Yes. Let the God in you emerge. Let it go. The shame, the guilt, the good, the bad, judgment. Is it right? Is it wrong? Judgment. Just let it go. So today's journey is I forgive my life. Let's start with a prayer from A Course in Miracles, lesson 168. Your grace is given me. I claim it now. Your grace is given me. I claim it now. I ask and it is given. You deny me nothing, for I have not, because I ask not. Forgiveness. That's what we're asking for. And of course, Iyanla Vanzant, because we're coming from the Iyanla Vanzant book, she goes through the process of telling her story. And your story may be different from hers, but I know that a lot of us have gone through the education system. We've had thousands of jobs. Things have happened to us that we blame ourselves for that really had nothing to do with us. We just happened to be there in that space, not a victim, but something to show someone something, right? We get to this point where we have gone through all the educational system, or not, but we have work experiences that we've gone through. We lose a job, and then we feel hopeless and left out. But the truth is that we have decisions to make. We have choices to do and say and be strong within ourselves, knowing that we have everything we need to move forward. You know, when we think about who we've been throughout the years, I'm about to celebrate my 65th birthday. And when I look back over my life from the beginning, when I became came here, and all the stuff that happened in that process from being an infant to an adult, things happen. I had experiences, and I have to let it go. The shame, the guilt, you know, the idea that it wasn't for my good. But everything happened to me to get me where I am today, where I depend solely on the Creator for everything, where I know that I am all powerful. I know that I have the power to move forward, no matter what that experience may be. I remember when I retired and I looked at my monthly income, I thought to myself, how in the world can I live off of this for a month? I need more, Lord. But the fact is, I've been doing it for 10 years. And I still have money left over. Yes, some things have happened, and I have done some different things to enhance or increase my income. But we always get to the point where we desire more. Some of us don't. But it's all right to be comfortable in your space with all you have. Iyanla talks about how she had got her degree from college and went on and got her master's, got her doctorate, became a lawyer, worked for the defendant office, and then decided to leave. And there she was again, back at this point where she didn't realize or know how she was going to feed her family, pay for services rendered, her rent, buy clothes for the kids. What was she going to do? That idea creeped in to her being that she was not enough. She didn't have enough. And then something stepped up, and there was a workshop that was given to her or offered to her about who are you? And she didn't really have the money for it. She had 50, didn't have the money to pay for the conference, but yet and still she registered, and she talked to the people in charge and asked if she could pay on a payment plan, and they said yes. And then the last week she was praying all along, Father, show me where, show me how am I going to manifest this commitment that I made for this gift? She took the class at a Unity Church. She was the only Black woman in Black in that class. And her feelings of inadequacy and not enough were showing up. And on the last day, she received a letter from the university that she had graduated from. And guess what? She was getting a refund. And guess what that refund was? There was a check in there for the exact amount for that class. Tell me Spirit does not work. Relax. Let go. Open your eyes and your awareness. Because everything you desire, everything you need is there already. Already. And breathe. It's funny because she said, I should have asked for more. You know, it's like we ask for just what we need. We don't ask for the overflow. And I did the same thing. Lord, when I retired, I said, I just want enough to pay my bills. In the beginning, that was what I received. But when I asked for more, when I asked for something different, when I realized that I had done all that I needed to do to become a retired person and be able to live and do some things, I asked for it and it came. Every time I ask, every time you ask, you will receive. If you ask in faith and belief that it's already there. And it does, in gratitude. So when we go through this forgiveness process, we look over our life and we see where we can change some things. Not because it's bad, but because we need to open up that floodgate to allow more. Give and everybody. Because it's a learning process. It's a movement into a higher level of consciousness that you are worthy for all in everything that happens. In spite of all you made, in spite of you are still a gift. I am still a gift and probably better. I know I'm better than what I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, because I am becoming more aware of my actions. What do I do? How do I change, Lord, to be better, to walk like you, to be this spirit of God and Christ consciousness that's in me? First, I have to forgive myself, rid myself of the guilt, the shame, the indifference, the anger, the hostility that people are doing things to me except instead of for me. We have to open our consciousness to become more of that God consciousness. Stop believing stop judging the untruth. Stop it. And start living and walking in the love of everything and everybody. So let's get started. Hey, are you ready to get started? So there are 10 steps, and I'm going to review them because we still have you consciously become aware. What are the negative things about the life that you had thus far? Become aware. Of course, we at this point we can do our journaling, or we can continue, and we will continue. We'll do the tapping, the EFT. Frequency technique. That's what it's called. Then we'll process our feelings. Of course, just take a minute. And then we'll do the gratitude. And do belief are not true. You know, your life follows the energy that you live and say, and others. Your life to you. It's good to think about things, say things that are loving your life. So let's get started. Oh, let me tell you, I wrote for my tapping. Oh, well. And think about that. Think about what you're going to tap for. You know, in spite of the belief of all things that I have ever said about my life, Like my life is a mess. I now open myself to a brighter life. Just think about it. What are you going to say about your life? What are you going to believe? Hi, Elsie. Thanks for joining. Share this out. Do you forgive yourself, your life, your body? What happens with forgiveness? It's like once you forgive, you're opening to the goodness, the blessings of your life. Once you forgive, it's like it puts you on a whole new path to see brighter, to see the God in everything. You no longer talk about the bad things. You no longer, you remember them, but you no longer feel that they are not good. The experience may not have felt good, but the lesson that you learned in that can move you forward to the abundant life that you desire. Forgiveness is the way to love. We are here to love. And as we grow, we become better in that. And that's what that's all about. So let's breathe. Yes, let's breathe and stretch. And let's begin our silence meditation, right? Elsie, share this out. If you're on YouTube, share it out. Like it.
Stillness meditation. This guided meditation is offered to support you in creating stillness within your mind and body. Stillness is a state of being quiet or calm, directing your focus and attention to the source of life within you. In order to receive the full benefit of this meditative experience, it is recommended that you listen during a time and in a place where you will not be disturbed for 5 to 7 minutes. For this meditation, you may sit comfortably in a chair or you may lie down. We begin with an intention to stay awake, aware, and alert throughout the entire meditation. This intention now moves through your entire being so that every aspect of you knows to cooperate with you and the process. Begin by getting comfortable. Shift your position, move your body so that you feel fully supported by the chair you are in or the foundation you are laying on. Take a deep cleansing breath by inhaling slowly through your nostrils and exhaling fully through your mouth, making the sound. Again, long, deep, slow inhale. Now drop the breath with the sound. Once again, a long, slow, deep inhale. Now drop the breath and relax. And now we begin. Allow your body to relax, beginning with your feet. Allow a feeling of relaxation to fill your feet until they feel heavy, loose, and relaxed. Relax your ankles, your lower legs, your knees. Allow the relaxation to continue, moving into your upper legs and thighs. Allow the muscles of your legs to completely relax, feeling very heavy and relaxed. Relax your hips and pelvis and all of the surrounding muscles. Feel your stomach and lower backs relaxing, the muscles giving up their hold. Feel the relaxation in your chest, back, and sides, feeling very relaxed, very heavy. Let your hands relax all the way from your fingertips to your wrist. Feel your lower arms relaxing, letting go. Relax your elbows and upper arms, loose and heavy. Relax your shoulders, feeling them lowering slightly. Finding a comfortable, relaxed position, free from tension. Allow the muscles in your neck to relax, letting go. And relax your face and head. Feel your entire body relaxing even more deeply, becoming completely relaxed, limp, heavy, comfortable. Now turn your attention inward, relaxing even more deeply inside. Find your breath, the rhythm of your inhale and your exhale. Listen. Find your breath as it moves in and out. Relax and breathe. There is nothing for you to do. There is no one you must be. Just listen and relax. Listen. Just listen. Stillness of your body. The stillness of the place you occupy. Listen. Just listen. All is well. All is still. Now bring your awareness back to your body by taking a long, deep inhale. Now drop the breath with the sound. And again, long, slow, deep inhale. And drop it. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And give your body a nice big stretch. Stretching everything, allowing the energy to reintegrate into your body. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyelids. Find something familiar in the room. Focus your gaze on it. Take a deep breath in and drop the breath. And know that you can return to a state of stillness anywhere at any moment by just relaxing and listening. Be blessed.
So now, what do you feel about your life? Check in. How do you feel about you? And what is the statement that you would love to say when you do your tapping? Statement like, even though I didn't like what my life looked like, I now open myself to forgiving myself for the life I've had. statement like, you know, in spite of all the things that happen in my life, I forgive myself for judging it. I am and I have an amazing life. What is that statement that you want to say? Make this your own. I am only here to be a portal, a vessel. I can only do me in this process and give you suggestions. But as we go through this journey, always think about how you feel about the forgiveness that we're putting on, that we're opening ourselves to. I know I did the best that I could, the best that I knew up until this time. My decisions were based on not really having only that information at that time. But now I'm open to more awareness. Now I've educated and joined myself to a whole new experience. So when we talk about tapping into that whole experience, it's a whole new life. So let's move into the forgiveness prayer before we even do the tapping, to get ourselves ready for forgiveness, right? So let's do day 3. I forgive my life. It's in the book. It's on the Facebook page. You can download it from the Meditate Till You Levitate page. You can go to the library and get it. You can go to a bookstore and get it. So that this forgiveness thing, the process will be in you and with you.
Day 3, a prayer of forgiveness. Today I forgive myself for judging my life. Dear and precious Lord of the universe, I now ask that you untie the knots that have invaded my mind, my heart, and my life. I now ask that you remove the have-nots, cannots, and the do-nots that are occupying space in my mind. I now ask that you erase the will-nots, may-nots, and might-nots that have invaded my heart. I now ask that you release me from the could-nots, would-nots, and should-nots that limit my ability to receive more good than I have ever known. Most of all, my dear God, I now ask that you disintegrate and eliminate all of the am-nots from my mind, heart, and life. Am-nots that I have allowed hold me back from the abilities you have in store for me. Today, dear Father God, I humbly asking that you untie, eliminate, and erase all of the knots that I have chosen to entertain rather than remembering all that you have promised me. I ask that these words be received in the presence of your Holy Spirit and become conditions in my life. I rest in thee. I let it be. And so it is. So, for judging my
I forgive myself for judging my life. So things that Iyanla talked about, all the things that we have done in our life, judging our life, all the things that we wish we had, woulda, shoulda, coulda done, all the things that we thought that we had and were not enough, all the things that we thought we're not, when we open ourselves to the understanding that we are more than that, much, 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 much more. And we say, I forgive myself for thinking those thoughts. And I now move into the better, a greater self. For we have that energy. And life is no more than energy. And the energy that we put on our life is what we receive. If we think we can't, guess what? We won't. If we think we're not, then guess what? We won't be. But God didn't make us like that. He put in us a greater self to show the world himself. God is not all those shoulda, woulda, couldas, notas. I'm not, but we are that spirit walking. So we open ourselves to forgiveness so that we can enhance our lives and move into the goodness and greatness of God within us. Forgiveness is the way to love. We show ourselves more love. We give ourselves permission to be one. Let's see what some people are saying. Love you. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Ronlita. Thank you, Elsie. Share this out. This is not just a women thing. This is a human thing. Let people be aware that all they have to do is forgive themselves. So let's move into the tapping process. Have you got a statement? Did you make a statement? My statement is easy. I forgive myself for all the things that I thought that were untrue. I now open myself to that. And of course, there's no wrong way or right way to do it. So let's tap. I forgive myself for all the things that I thought I would have, should have, could have done. I open myself to a better life. I forgive myself for all the things that I judged myself for. And I now open myself to a better, more joyful experience. I forgive myself right here, right now, of all of the judgment that exists. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for all the things I judged my life to be, and now open myself to better space. I forgive myself that I shoulda, woulda, coulda, now open myself to the I am presence. I forgive myself for all the things that I thought I shoulda, woulda, coulda done. For I know I now walk in a better space. I forgive myself for all the life that I thought I would have or should have or could have done. And now open myself to all that I am, all that I will, all that I know. I forgive myself for all judging my life. And I now open and walk into the space of God, of love. I forgive myself for all the things that I thought I would have, should have, could have done. And now open my life to the things that I am. I forgive myself for all the things that I thought for judgment. And I now open myself to the I am. Oh my God. So how do I feel now? Am I joyous? Do I feel better? Different? And if I don't, let's keep on tapping until we do. Forgiveness is the way to love. So now let's move into gratitude, because without gratitude, nothing will change. Are you grateful for this? Are you grateful for having the awareness, opening yourself to the awareness that things can change? I say yes. Ooh, yes. Thank you, thank you. Stillness. Relax. Gratitude meditation.
This guided meditation is offered to support you in creating the experience of gratitude within your mind and body. Gratitude is the quality or feeling of being grateful or thankful. It is an expression of deep appreciation within yourself that is extended outward. In order to receive the full benefit of this meditative experience, it is recommended that you listen during a time and in a place where you will not be disturbed for 5 to 7 minutes. As you take a long, deep inhale, focus your attention and your energy right in the center of your chest, the center of love within your being. And breathe into the center of your chest, holding the thought form, I am so grateful.
So grateful.
And exhale that breath. Again, breathing directly into the center of your chest, I am so grateful. And allow that breath to be released. And see, feel, imagine, intended to be so, that someone you love unconditionally and someone you know loves you unconditionally is standing right before them. See them with your mind's eye. If you can't see them, feel their presence. And if you can't feel their presence, just imagine that they're there, or set an intention that this person that I love unconditionally, who loves me unconditionally, is standing right before me. Eye to eye, heart to heart, soul to soul.
Soul to soul.
And as if you could speak directly into their heart and into their being, simply say, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful.
I am so grateful.
I'm so grateful for you.
Yes.
I'm so grateful for your love.
So grateful.
I'm so grateful for the opportunity to love you. I'm so grateful. And take a long, deep inhale. And exhale. And the experience of gratitude to fill your being from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Allow it to radiate and vibrate within you as you hold a thought form. I'm so grateful. Grateful. Grateful I am. I am grateful.
I am grateful for
this
self.
moment, this life, this time, this experience.
Yes.
Just breathing gratitude. Long, deep inhale. I am so grateful. Slow, complete exhale. Grateful. I am. Again, a long, deep inhale. I am so grateful. Slow, complete exhale. Grateful. I am. And breathe and experience the radiance of gratitude. And bring your awareness to the gentle ebb and flow of your breath. And together we take a long, deep inhale in and drop it with the sound of again, a long, deep inhale and drop it. And wiggle your toes and your fingers. And give your body a big stretch, allowing the energy to be balanced and reintegrated at all levels of your being. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes and focus on something in the room. As you take a long, deep inhale and drop it. and allow yourself to just bask in the radiance of gratitude. And as you move into your day, be something good for you and be blessed.
And be blessed. Yes. You know, there's a statement. Didn't that feel good? Didn't that feel great? It did to me. But there's a statement, and there's a statement by Lewis Smedes. Forgiveness does not erase the bitter past. A healed memory is not a deleted memory. Instead, forgiving what we cannot forget, creates a new way to remember. We change the memory of our past into the hope for our future. Isn't that delicious? It doesn't change the happening or the happenstance, but it does open ourselves to a new memory. I'm RosaJ, doing it God's way. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, RosaJ Hodge. Come join the group. Share it out so that forgiveness can move in other people's lives. I am here to serve. And I like what I do. I like who I am. You will begin to like who you are just through this process of forgiveness. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same space, on YouTube, on conference call, on Facebook. No matter where we meet, it is a good place. It is a good time. I shall see you tomorrow. Be blessed. And let's leave with a little song. I forgive myself. Yes.
My change, I'm ready for my
Are you? I like the end. This is Charles Holt. Charles Holt. Are you ready for your change? I am. See you tomorrow. Namaste. Have a good God day. I love you. Ready for that change. Ready for that change. Hey, Honeycomb, how you doing, girl? Have a great day, too. Thank you, thank you. Share this out. Like this stream. Be blessed. Jamal, hey, baby, how are you? Thank you. Share, share, share. Like. Subscribe.